Hello and welcome. It's Japan, and we have a Royal Rumble tier list here. This one is a little bit different because it's Royal Rumble season, so we gotta go over a couple of them. And yeah, you might see some duplicate people up here, but mainly this tier list is, will it happen again? Will any of these people who have previously won the Royal Rumble ever do it again? How likely it is? I mean, there's a lot of people in here. We got Benoit that's like gone, people retired. There's going to be, some that are definitely no, but others, there's a good possibility. So let's just jump into it, and I will give you my best ways of doing it. First up, we have Alberto Del Rio. I'm pretty sure that's who it is from the very little picture. It won't ever happen. I'm going to be honest. I don't think the WWE would ever take a shot of this guy ever again. They never should. So yeah, it's never going to happen. We'll put it on the won't. Next up is Asuka, the first woman wrestler to ever win the Royal Rumble. One of my favorite wrestlers. I would love to see it happen again, but I couldn't put it more than maybe. I don't really see, like, obviously she's had this really bad knee injury, but I don't really see her being in that championship level of stuff like that. Like, she's definitely one of those people you put in the match, but I don't think you would ever see her winning it again just because of how older she is. So they would really have to be in a spot that I think they would really need like a temporary champ for her to win it again. Next up, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I would love for him to make an appearance. I don't think we would ever see him again, so I'm gonna have to put him on won't, and I'll put all of the Stone Cold Steve Austins, his three-time winner. It'd be amazing. I think he would. It'd be awesome to see him, but I don't think he will ever make an appearance. Obviously, never win. Yeah, next up is Batista. Batista's one of those weird ones. I don't ever think he's going to be back in WWE, not even for like a small run. I'm going to go with won't. I don't think he will ever be back in WWE for the rest of his life, which I honestly don't think it's a bad thing because he's happy, and that's kind of the point. Next up is Bailey. I definitely could see Bailey winning again. I don't think that's completely far fetched. She won last year. I don't think it will happen again anytime soon, but I think it definitely could happen. Next up is Becky Lynch. I honestly think she's already probably in the running to maybe win it this year, so I'm going to say it will happen again. If not this year, very, very soon, because it's Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair is another one that I would put up there. She's not going to win this year. I don't think she wins this year, but I do think there's a good shot that she wins, at some point. Um, is this is this God, God, I don't even. I just saw him today at the Saturday Night Main Event, but I just completely spaced on his name. Well, it's gonna be a no either way. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's the first ever Royal Rumble winner. I honestly couldn't tell exactly from the picture, but either way, both of them are not going to win. They're the same person, if I'm not mistaken. Braun Strowman. I think there's always a possibility, but I feel like he's not in that position to ever be there again. But I'll say maybe. I can't really honestly say no. Obviously, he won the greatest Royal Rumble of all time, like the 40-man one. That's what they call it, not what I'm saying. But there could be a possibility. Bret Hart, I'm pretty sure, is just officially retired now, so definitely not. Um, Brock Lesnar. Honestly, you could say never on Brock Lesnar. I mean, I don't know exactly what. I'll just put his other version down here, or at the end of here. That'd probably be better. Yeah, I don't think you can say won't or it won't ever happen because you never know. Time changes a lot of things. Charlotte Flair, I think, is the forerunner to win this year, so I definitely think we'll say will happen again. Chris Benoit is dead, so that's going to be a no. Cody Rhodes, I think it could happen again. It won't be obviously this year, but down the line, depending on how long he stays in the WWE, you can't tell me that he won't have a chance to win it because it would be the record tying one, and it feels like a thing that you give to Cody. Drew McIntyre, I think definitely could happen. I don't think it'd be this year, but he's definitely going to go deep into it, so there's a good possibility. Edge, I don't know. It's weird. I honestly think Edge is too old for it to happen. I couldn't even tell you if he would ever be back in WWE. So I'm gonna say won't ever win it again. Hulk Hogan definitely won't and definitely should not. John Cena, that is another good chance that I think it only happens if it happens this year. So I'm gonna say will happens again. This is the controversial pick. I guess, because I feel like he is the front runner to win it, and he would be a three-time winner, tie Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I think that would be a perfect, thing for send-off wise. Put his other portrait here. Lex Luger is gonna be no Randy Orton. Randy Orton could possibly. He was another one that he would be a three-time winner, and I could see it happening. I would say it's more likely than to next year because he's not back yet, or like they haven't put him back in there. But next year, there's a possibility. Rey Mysterio, I honestly think he's was a once in a lifetime thing. I'm gonna say it won't happen again. Next up is Rhea Ripley. With her young age and that she is the face of the women's division a lot of the times, it is definitely going to happen again. I definitely think it could happen. I definitely say it will happen again, but she's always champion, so it's really hard to say that. So I don't know. Ric Flair should never be back in the company, so no. Roman Reigns, I definitely think it could happen. It could happen this year too. It really could. It's not completely out of the realm of possibilities that they go Cody versus Rhodes for 3 years in a row. It's not. It's really not. Uh, Ronda Rousey, I really hope not. So I'm gonna put won't. I don't want to even bring that in. Seth Rollins, I definitely think it will happen again. I think it will happen again. If it's not this year, next year type of thing, it could very possibly be. He's a big company man, and he's done a lot of stuff for them. I can't see him not getting that main event area at one more time before he retires. HBK, no, I just think he's a little too old. We just saw him at Saturday main event. He can't probably wrestle enough to win. He might be in one at some point, but I couldn't even see that really. Sheamus, I'd say never with Sheamus. I'll put maybe, but I think currently no. It would have to be like a lot of stuff would change. Nakamura, I'll be honest, probably is never going to be again. He was a once in a lifetime thing, and they've really fumbled that bag. The Rock, I think The Rock has a very good chance if it's this year. If it's not this year, I don't think so. So I'll put him up. It could happen. Triple H can't really wrestle anymore, so I had to put in the no. Oh, he just popped over there. Undertaker again, not a full time wrestler, would never happen again. It would your company would have to be in a very bad position where they needed somebody. Vince McMahon obviously not, and Yokozuna's dead, so like that's what it goes. Yeah, so that's what I think. It was just kind of a fun little spicy tier list. We got a lot of Royal Rumble stuff going up on the channel, so this might even be the first thing or the last thing. I'm gonna have a jam-packed week of stuff because it is Royal Rumble week, which is one of my favorite PLEs, and yeah, I'm really excited. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.